Hey, what's this I got here on the shelf? Holy mackerel! I'm disappointed in myself. Today's video is about Cole's mackerel. Now, who is Cole? What is Cole? Cole is another fancy brand. They make it fancy. And by fancy, I mean expensive. This brand does several items, and I've seen it from time to time. And I saw these on sale and decided I had to try it. Of course, mackerel is a delicious source of omega-3s, much like salmon. This is wild mackerel in olive oil, no preservatives or additives, gluten-free. You can see right here, this is chub mackerel instead of skinny mackerel. Olive oil and sea salt. It contains fish, no duh. It's a product of Cape Verde, which of course translates to Cape Verde. I don't know where Cape Verde is, but I guarantee you it's super cool. Let's get a look at those nutrition facts. Lots of delicious fat. I'm sure that's omega-3 heavy, 0 carbohydrates, of course. Everything about this product should be super healthy, sustainable, Atlantic Ocean, hand-skinned and deboned, cooked in high-quality olive oil. All systems are go on this one, people. Now, I'll get started on the unboxing portion. This isn't an easy opening box or a reclosable box. It's actually, that just ripped right off in my hand. I'm going to try to continue. Let's start at the other end. Don't you start, Steve. Anyway, I got that open. All right. Let's get in here. What we got here? There's that same type of container. This is a popular type of container with the healthy items, it seems like. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind it being a can inside of a box instead of just a can on the shelf. It seems like it just creates more packaging. Certainly, I associate it with things that are fancier or more expensive. But there's your box, there's your can. Let's open her up. Right now, I'm using my stomach as my cameraman. And while it is quite substantial, its camera skills are questionable at best, but we'll see what we can do here. Typical stuff so far. Peel it back. What we got in here. Looks like fish. We rock it back and forth till it pops off gently. There we go. And there we have some delicious looking little fillets. Let me dig around in here. You can see the individual pieces there. Looks good. Mackerel always reminds me a lot of salmon. I mean, obviously they're in the oily fish family with mackerel, salmon, trout, things like that. It is interesting that apparently, we'll go ahead and flip that over just to see. It says on the package it's been hand skinned and deboned. So you're not going to have any of the health benefits of eating bones or eating skin from this. But I'll go back to that thing I've said before. If you're not going to eat that stuff anyway, it's better to eat it like this than to not eat it at all. So let's get in here and see what it tastes like. Now this looks great to me. It looks like canned salmon. It's flaky and delicious looking. I have no fear. There's not gonna be anything gross in it because there's no bones or no skin. Let's see how flavorful it is. Get another bite. I would say it tastes exactly the way I would expect it to taste. If you've never had canned mackerel, but you have had canned salmon, I'd think it's pretty close, especially because it's canned. Canning can be such an extreme process that tuna can taste almost like chicken. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between chicken salad and maybe albacore tuna salad. Obviously it tastes different, but you know what I mean. It homogenizes that taste where, to me, every meat that's canned has some kind of similarity, even canned beef if you've had that. And so, to me, the canning process makes salmon and mackerel taste a lot alike. Other than that, I don't know that I've had a real healthy version of this before, so I don't know what the competition for this would be. When I've had mackerel before, it was heavily smoked. The ingredients list was too long. It certainly wasn't any kind of sustainability being taken into consideration. So I don't know if I'm tasting that on the fork or not. I don't know if the fact that this is sustainably caught and has less ingredients, not because it doesn't taste good, but because I've never had any other version of this. I'm sure this tastes like what it is, canned mackerel in olive oil with all quality ingredients. Would I buy it again? I don't know, because it's not cheap. This company also makes mussels, and I need to review those. Their mussels in my store is even more expensive than the Patagonia, and I know I love the Patagonia. I need to give that a try, but the Coles brand is even more expensive, which is pretty expensive. Is it worth the price for the sustainability and the way it's made and everything? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, because we need to think about those things, in my opinion. But is it worth it to me? I think I would get more mileage per dollar out of another product myself. And so I probably wouldn't buy this one again. If I'm going to put that kind of money into a product, I definitely want it to have skin and bones, just because even though that can be gross, it's so healthy for you. While this is a good product, I might buy it again, but it's probably not going to become a regular part of my grocery haul. I just learned this week that we live in an oligarchy. I knew we lived in an oligarchy. I just didn't know there was a word for it. But the only problem I have with that is that I'm not one of the oligarchs. So please help me become one by helping me become insanely rich from YouTube. Like, subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification button, do all that stuff. Send this to people. Send my channel to people. Make your mama watch it. You know what's great fun? Go to my channel on any device you have. Click the play all button, except for I think they might have gotten rid of the play all button. So just click the first video and it'll start playing them all in a row. And then you just go on about your business. You just go to the store, put your mask on and yell at people who don't wear masks, or leave your mask off and yell at people who do wear masks. And then when you finish all that, you come home, some video will be playing, and it'll be exciting because you don't even know what video. You'll walk in the house and you'll be like, hey, can you believe that woman yelled at me like that? Oh, look, keeps eating pig brains. And it'll be fun. Do it.